Hi, my name is Cynthia Riccio. I'm the Director of Education here at the Webb Dean Stevens Museum. During this time of COVID, where we can't quite have you back here on campus in large groups, we are bringing you some of our favorite education programs via video on our YouTube channel. Today with me, I have Tammy Denise. She's one of our educators here at the museum, and she will be talking to you about colonial health and medicine.
When we first introduced the children to the Colonial Health and Medicine program, their first stop is here at the Privy. They go inside of the Privy, they look around, and they make comparisons to their present-day bathroom to that of the colonial time period. And they notice the inside, and then we lead them over into the colonial garden. After the children have been exposed to the Privy, we bring them through the back door and into what we call the sick room. We help the children to appreciate that houses were not specifically made with sick rooms, but that the room that was closest to the kitchen is the room that would be the sick room, because whoever's taking care of the inside of the house also has to continue to cook. We introduce them to the canopy bed. Now, today when people do canopy beds, it is for looks, to make a bedroom look really fancy. But back then, the bed served two purposes: privacy and warmth. Over here, we speak to the children about the apothecary. The apothecary would be the equivalent of your modern day medicine chest. We keep the herbs here. They would weigh those herbs, make a pat boat with tea, and then serve it to the sick person. We also have a chair here where what is known as the watcher. That could be mom, sister, neighbor. It could be anyone, and they would take turns in the amount of 3 to 4 hours each setting, where they would sew and they would knit. We would help the children to also appreciate how they thought when a person was ill that they needed their privacy, including darkness, so away from sunlight and fresh air. After the visit into the sick room, we have the children come into the Colonial Kitchen, where they get to compare their modern day kitchen to a colonial kitchen. Here, the children discover how a hearth is actually their stove and how they have a bake oven along with the rotisserie. We also help the children to understand how certain illnesses would come about, such as having raw chicken on the table in the open. We also introduce them to the wooden sink in comparison to their modern day sink, where water is flowing into the house. We talk to the children about how they try to keep themselves healthy through their herbal garden, because there was no modern day pharmacy, so people grew their herbs to help them to get healthy. Not only did they use these herbs for health, but they also used them for seasoning in their cooking. So we hope that you have enjoyed this short promo of our health and medicine program. When COVID restrictions are removed and we are allowed to have you back in person, we're looking forward to having the children here. Not only will they get to experience the program, but we also have a hands-on activity that they can take home with them. Hope to see you soon.